Shalom. Call hello, Yahweh Basham Awashai, Bahasham, Bakaha Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles, double honors unto the elder bishops. Salutations to all my fellow laborers doing this work in truth and sincerity, risking their lives and their freedom to do so. Now more so than ever, the 144,000 and the scattered elect that are scattered around the four corners of the earth among the heathen that look like those heathen. And to the few Akwaf that are listening and learning to you, I say Shalom. This isn't a black and white thing. All right. Hey, this is your brother Malcolm. I'm from the branch of the Great Millstone here in Chicago. And I'm going to open with this scripture. It's not Genesis, it's Deuteronomy. And I love the scripture. But this is Deuteronomy 33 and 29. And it reads, Happy art thou, O Israel, who is like unto thee, O people saved by Yahweh, the shield of thy help, and who is the sword of thy excellency. And thine enemy shall be found liars unto thee, and thou shalt tread upon their high places. The Edomite is a deceiver that speaks with a forked tongue, right? Especially when it's an Amalekite. Amalek. As a matter of fact, let's grab another scripture. Exodus 17:16. And it reads, For he said, because Yahweh have sworn that Yahweh will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. So Amalek is still here. And remember, Yahweh returns to a world that's ruled by the Amalekites, by Esau. And the Amalekites are at the head family of the Edomites. They just lost one of their highest ranking leaders. All right. One of them just died. But I'm going to let them speak, and I'm going to say this. You see the name of the video, National Security Threats. White House confirmed Russian space weapons, why this could be devastating. And then, this guy goes on to tell you all the things that could happen, which line up with all the, information that's been coming out over the years, which puts us right in the path of the MOTB. Because after this chaos and this death and this destruction and all this madness, which is going to be self-inflicted, but blamed on someone else. Because remember, a cyber attack is the easiest one to pull off and dupe the people, because all you have to do is do the deed yourself. Not saying that they are, all right? I'm not saying that, America is going to do it themselves, just stating the facts about the situation. But you could easily pull off a cyber attack against yourself, all right? And you do not have to provide any evidence or information or proof of who did it. All you have to do is point the fingers and use your media. Just saying. All right? Because personally, and obviously, if Russia was going to retaliate against America and do that, they would have did it when their pipeline was destroyed. When that Nord Stream pipeline was destroyed, if Russia intended to do a cyber attack on the U.S., that would have been the perfect time to do it. It makes no sense to do it now, especially when you really look at the situation that's going on in the world. Russia is the one that's trying to broker peace and keep these wars from breaking out. Remember, the whole thing of Ukraine is only to keep America and NATO forces from completely surrounding Russia. And that's what that's all about. It's not about free. All those Ukrainians over there, I think they said like 400,000 men have died. They've lost that war. They've been losing that war the whole time. But yet the media have been telling you opposite. All right. And the wounded is almost 3 times that amount. All right. So damn near all their baby making aged men have been killed on the battlefield. All right. In Ukraine. So there's not a lot of Ukrainian men, left to seed up their women to make babies. All right, all because of these murderous, bloody men at the top who just are warmongers. All right, but without any further ado, I'm just gonna play a couple minutes of this. This isn't gonna be a long video.
use either co-orbital satellites or they're going to use a laser to try to blind our systems to buy them time, create a window of opportunity on for their forces on Earth to exploit while we're still deaf, dumb, and blind. It's going to knock out our banking. Something like $1 trillion washes across the Earth every day in electronic, perfectly timed electronic transactions, as you know. And that capability is rendered because of satellites. And if you knock out those satellites for a period of time at least, that money is going to vanish. You won't be able to dial 911. You won't be able to use your debit card or your credit card or Apple Pay to get gas at the pump. Literally all.
Now, the men of the Lord, the Hebrew Israelites, have been telling you this for years now. I wonder if you are going to listen now that it's coming out of his mouth. All right. We warned you of this. The apostles and elders were warning you of what this man is talking about in 2007 on YouTube and on Daily Motion. All right. You could probably find 1,000 videos just from them alone that matches up with what he's saying, damn near word for word.
All of our electronic life in the West will ground to a halt if enough of the.
Which is the reason why they put everything electronic in the first place, so that they can move to the next step.
Those satellites are taken out.
Hello, I'm Michelle McCory. Thank you for joining us. Geopolitical threats have been escalating lately, and now they could lead to a potential kinetic war in space. The U.S. says Russia is developing a troubling new anti-satellite weapon. White House National Security spokesperson John Kirby confirmed that U.S. intelligence indicates Russia has obtained this new space weapon, but says it's not operational just yet. And this announcement follows a call from the Republican head of the House Intelligence Committee, Mike Turner, for the Biden administration to declassify information related to what he says is a significant national security threat. Now, President Biden said that while there is no nuclear threat to America, he did confirm that Russia is potentially targeting space assets.
You know, and you got to remember, whatever the media is saying, what was that? Let me see if I can find. Slovakia. Give me just a moment. It may have been on. It may have been on. What the hell? I hate the fact that they do that. Slovakia. I'm just trying to look for something. There's a video when the girl talks about five life hacks, and one of them was whatever the mainstream media is talking about, don't believe it, because more than likely, no, yeah, that wasn't on TikTok, that was actually on, because I was looking at my saved videos, unless it's this one that's deleted right here. They constantly deleting stuff. But he said if the mainstream media is pushing it, then the truth is more than likely the opposite, which, and I concur with that, 100%. All right, whatever they're saying, the truth is the opposite of what they tell you 9 times out of 10.
First of all, there is no nuclear threat to the people of America or anywhere.
So Russia has all that now. There's probably 100 videos on the social media, on YouTube alone, talking about Russia's missile capabilities and the Satan 1 and Satan 2, and how America has not, and with American military leaders saying that they have nothing that could stop or intercept these missiles. All right, that Russia is 40 years ahead in nuclear technology or something to that effect. I've seen these videos. Some of you've seen these videos. I'm sure that President Biden, if this is even really him, has seen these videos. They're very well aware of it. So for him to get on TV and fix his lips to say the bullshit that is coming out of it right about now, well.
Where else in the world with what Russia's doing at the moment, number one. Number two, anything that they're doing or they will do relates to satellites in space and damaging those satellites potentially.
It sounds like the setup. So like I said, if you were to just push the button and go black on your own shit, all right, you don't have to provide proof. You've already used your media to demonize, and you just point the fingers at this point. All right, so this is a complete and total wag the dog event. All right, watch the movie Wag the Dog. Apostle Gabar has talked about it so many times. I myself have talked about it so many times. When he suggested that, as soon as he talked about the movie, I went and watched it because I had never seen it. All right, and yeah. So what Esau did was use a Hollywood director and some green screen stuff and faked a incident, which damn near led to a world war, which caused a real war. All right, and we've all seen the propaganda commercials, and when people are laying and when they screw up live, they're live at an event that's supposed to be happening, and all the bodies, and someone unzips their body bag to take a smoke and then zip it back up. We see the people unzip the bag and peek their head out. Yeah, and while on live TV talking about some sort of medical or other events, we've seen this. All right, these people are funny, man. But let me get Isaiah 32. There's no need to listen to them lie anymore. Actually, I'm in Ecclesiastes 12:3, and it reads, "There can no good come to him that is always occupied in evil, nor to him that giveth no alms." So, and even though that's talking about a wicked Jake, you remember the scriptures are manifold. All right, so you occupied in evil, no good's gonna come to you, man. All right, let's go to Isaiah 32:7. Let's turn that off. All right. And it reads, "The instruments also of the trill are evil. He deviseth wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right." So when all this chaos come, all this Jacob's trouble, which a lot of these Israelite camps, these fake false camps with these fake false leaders, all right, they come riding in on horses, all proud and proud and arrogant, like, okay, the Lord came in on a donkey, all right, meek. But nevertheless, all these fake false camps who deny the MOTB, who deny that or try to say that Revelation 13:16-18 is speaking about sin, all right, or sleeping with the white woman, that kind of madness, all right. No, this thing is going to be this digital currency that is going to, in this digital control, when they restore it back after they do this event, will come with the social credit score, which anyone who speaks like I'm speaking now will be banned from society. You would not be able to access your bank. You would not be able to access the internet. You would not be able to go to work. You probably won't be able to start your car. You won't be able to use credit. You won't be able to do anything. All right? Least you take the MARK. All right? And that's what this all comes down to. And it's going to fail because they're going to set this system up, but the moment they set it up, the moment that they begin to fill their belly, everything's going to come to an end. So bring it, speed it up, hurry up and do this damn thing. Stop being a bitch, Esau, and push the button. Call halal Yahweh Basham Shai Bahasham Rakah Hakodash Kwam Yasharala Shalom.